I don't care that Zoran's wife, that you never would have heard of when she was fucking 15 years old, used the N-word with a soft A like 13 years ago. Are you out of your fucking mind? And now it's being utilized and deployed so that dumb fucks like you can chirp about it? Are you fucking stupid? Do you have no critical thinking skills? Do you not comprehend that you are being manipulated? You're being manipulated. Uh-oh, another wife condemnation incoming. Rama Dawaji, the wife of New York City Mayor's arm, I'm not sure, several posts glorifying Palestinian terrorism on all social media accounts that remain active. Dawaji also used the N-word. She was also like 16 for the N-word tweet that they found. Oh my God, they should put her in jail. Yeah, no, the N-word thing is like, yeah, she's 15. I don't give a shit, okay? And neither do you. Don't even act like this is yeah, don't try to come at me and be like, oh my God, it's not your place. Like, come on, okay? She was 15 fucking years old. If you're really gonna stress this, you're out of your dang mind, okay? In July 2015, New York City First Lady Rama Dawaji retweeted a thread that said, "Fuck Tel Aviv, shouldn't exist in the first place." Yeah. She's so awesome, dude. This is just cyber stalking masquerading as investigative journalism. By the way, John Levine is a stalker-ass obsessive weirdo finding tweets from 2013 when she was 15 years old. Her fucking Tumblr account. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I know. But yeah, this is why you don't fucking deal with these losers. Okay? This is why you don't deal with these fucking losers. It's that simple. They're never going to stop, because the point of this is not like a sincere confusion that must be addressed. It's just to like talk shit. Never cave. The only thing that's like even remotely worthy of like scrutiny would be the N-word thing, and even then she was 15. Don't fucking address it, please, for the love of Christ. Very arrogant of you to decide that people should be accepting of saying slurs just because of their age. Black people throughout their lives have had to listen to the peers say slurs at them every day because people think they understand our culture. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to fucking hold it against someone who was like 15 years old on Tumblr or whatever, in 2013. Sorry, I'm a white supremacist, I guess, Might be. Like, it's obviously unacceptable at every age, but if you think that I'm going to fucking cynically lean into, great, man, it's fucking ridiculous, man, shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. Really? You want to lean into Zionist propaganda about the wife of a mayor who's being cyber stalked? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dudes. You are currently defending a Nazi government's Nazi-ass fucking defenders by putting black bodies in spaces. How the fuck does that feel? You're a black American in the United States of America, and you are actively participating in propaganda for the active, ongoing Nazi states' initiatives to undermine and ridicule and bully anyone that places the humanity and the emphasis on Palestinian children, okay? That's what you're participating in. Who do you think has it worse? You as a black American or Palestinian children that are being fucking slaughtered? Shut your bitch ass up. Virtue signaling. That's crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. Be smart. Be smart. You're a fucking idiot. The Reddit posts are coming. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody that literally leans into that bullshit. Fuck anybody and everybody that leans in that bullshit. Watch how you speak to black people you don't fuck. Watch your fucking mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you try to do standpoint epistemology in this fucking chat to justify Israeli Hasbara, okay, that is launched cynically to bully and ridicule people that are out there speaking out against Israeli war crimes that are ongoing, you are a fucking idiot and you are my enemy. You are not woke at all, okay? You are not woke at all. Shut your bitch ass up. You're virtue signaling for a guy that said this. You think this guy is an anti-racist? Is that what you think is going on here? Shut the fuck up. They're trying to cancel you. Cancel me then. Cancel me. Cancel me. What the fuck are you going to do? Cancel me. fucking cry about it, okay? Go build a bridge and get the fuck over it. Oh my God. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about how I'm a fucking white supremacist. I don't give a shit. Do something productive in your fucking life, dumbass. God, it is one of the most unfucking bearable moments, dude. That chatter was self-admittedly not even black. I know. But wait till you fucking see the TikTok clips. Wait till you see the TikTok clips that come out of this. They'll be like, Hasan berates black chatter who's upset about someone using the N-word. I'm wokely defending the Nazi regime of Israel and wokely participating in their propaganda campaign. What are we doing here, man? What are we fucking doing here? Get the fuck out of here. So you are defending what she said? That's what it sounds like? Oh my God. You can be against Israel and being counted against what she said. I'm telling you right now, sincerely, once again, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. If you think I'm a goddamn white supremacist for that reason, I don't care that Zoran's wife, that you never would have heard of when she was fucking 15 years old, used the N-word with a soft A like 13 years ago. Are you out of your fucking mind? And now it's being utilized and deployed so that dumb fucks like you can chirp about it? Are you fucking stupid? Do you have no critical thinking skills? Do you not comprehend that you are being manipulated? You're being manipulated. God damn, dude. What the fuck? It's a fucking op. Talk to me if she's still slinging it right now, okay? That's a different equation. Bro, we do not need the CIA. This is why we have outsourced it. We have outsourced the CIA. People have become agents of the American and the Israeli State Departments on their own. They are taking it on their own. God damn, this shit is so stupid. Some of the most racist institutions on the fucking planet can just literally shove their hands up your fucking asshole and move your mouth like a flesh puppet at their behest on a moment's notice. What the fuck? Why are you doing unpaid government labor? At least let him cut you a fucking check, dude. Holy shit. The same government that defended apartheid South Africa and spied on black activists on U.S. soil, spied on Jewish students that were participating in anti-apartheid activities on U.S. soil, is now literally duping you into being like, yeah, well, this like advocate against Israel is cancelable. And the guy who's doing that literally said this, by the way: my closing message to voters that Israel should have bombed more hospitals and the famine was a hoax. Thank you. I love when motherfuckers will turn around. Well, actually, two things can be right at the same time. No, the fuck they can't. Shut the fuck up. Enough. Why can't you justify American military intervention in Iran by claiming that the Iranian government is the greatest evil of all time, while simultaneously saying American intervention shouldn't exist? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not a fucking idiot, okay? Maybe I don't have the same fucking stupid brain that you do. You know? Hasan, why can't you say the Cuban government is starving its own people while then also saying that America shouldn't be starving the Cuban population as well? I don't know, because I'm not fucking stupid. Have you thought about that? Maybe you're stupid and I'm not. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe because I look at the institutions that are cynically advancing these goals for a very deliberate reason, so that anyone who's ever fucking stuck their neck out ever for any cause beyond their own selfish desires doesn't get fucking ridiculed ritualistically on the fucking timeline. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe you should stop being a fucking pussy too. Have you thought about not being a selfish Amerifat for once in your fucking life? No, you can't. You can't do that.
And pussy too.
God damn, dude. It's unfucking bearable. Of course it's unacceptable to say the N-word, dumb fucks. But if there's a fucking propaganda campaign that's being launched at the behest of the apartheid state to actively undermine public advocates for Palestinian emancipation, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna balance it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna judge evenly. Which one is a worse crime, you think? Please, seriously, what is a worse crime? Every single thing has to be fucking couched with a million different considerations. Like, you're talking about a child, bro. A child. God damn. Bro, a large majority of the online harassment you've received over the last 6 years has literally been because you think the N-word is bad. I know. America's starving Cuba and Gaza while bombing Iran and having its racist attack dog ethnically cleanse Lebanon and continue doing genocide in Gaza and pogroms in the West Bank. And motherfuckers are worried about what the New York City mayor's wife said at 15. Amerifats deserve nothing. Actually. Like, are you serious? Which one's worse, you think? Justifying unlimited child murder, like a child's Holocaust that happened with our tax dollars? Or someone saying the N-word was a soft day at the age of 15 in 2013. Okay, I know one is way more impactful for you because you're fucking American. Because you're a selfish fucking American. That's why. That's what it is. That's why you lean into this propaganda bullshit. That's it. That's literally it. Now go ahead and talk about how I'm a white man and don't understand it. And that's precisely why, although I've received endless amounts of fucking racialized ridicule and endless amounts of attacks for the past fucking 3 years, I don't get any kind of bigotry because I'm a white man. Right? That way you can fucking morally cleanse yourself of the evil that you and I both contribute to by being Americans. That's how you can morally cleanse yourself. Right? That's how you do it, right? That's how it works. Oh, this is not my battle, even though I'm now a willing participant on the wrong side. Can I put this just plainly as a black chatter? If I got mad at every single person I know who said the N-word was a soft day as a fucking child, I probably would not have as many allies. People grow up and they realize shit that they said they were a child was stupid. Can we keep our eye on the fucking prize here, please? You're doing J. Edgar Hoover shit right here. Yes. It's so fucking frustrating. We're never getting healthcare. I swear to God. Look at these retweets. They mobilize every Zio on here to pretend to care about a 15-year-old saying the N-word with a soft day. I agree with you, but you got to be slightly less aggro when talking about stuff like this because it gets clips and make you look bad to leftists who agree with you on 95% of things who aren't familiar with you. No, because I need them to understand that they're also fucking soft as baby shit. Okay? You can ridicule and try to reframe the argument that I'm making because it hurts your fucking feelings. But that is the reality, okay? And we need to wake the fuck up and lock the fuck in. If you want to be a competent organizer, if you want to be a competent person in general, you cannot get duped like this, okay? You have to understand that what people have done in the past is not reflective of who they are now, okay? You need to understand that sometimes people just wire you to become loyal servants of a cause. And this is one of those instances. That's it. That's it. Like, look at this shit. It's got 5K fucking likes, 1.5K retweets in like 2 hours. Look, Mike Cernovich, Brianna fucking Wu, Michael Rappaport. Look at all the fucking quote retweets. Look at who is highlighting this shit. God damn. I think it's crazy how easily manipulated like left-wing activists are too. Like every American's a fucking cop and a treatlerite at the end of the day. It sucks, but it's true. We all have to kill the cop inside of our brains and we have to kill the treatlerite inside of our fucking brains. This is where it comes from, is that cop mentality. You become a fucking loyal servant of the State Department all of a sudden. You literally hear something, you immediately think of all of the people when you were 15, all the people that have hurt your feelings, okay? And you immediately lock in and you go, wow, this person was using it in the same exact way. This person is like the one, the same person that was, this is the same kind of like personalized racial animosity that I experienced when that's not the fucking case, obviously. 13 fucking years ago, man. Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. What is this? If you use any version of the N-word, you are a scum. Oh my God, shut up. Yes, I know. Yes, you're right. Okay, you're right. We should kill everyone who's ever said the N-word. Okay? I think that's the only way to we should literally kill every single person that has ever said the N-word at any point of their lives. This is the only way to solve the problem. Okay? You got it. Like, no one, you're arguing against the point that I'm not making. Okay? The point that I'm not making is that it's good to say it. Okay? Or it's appropriate to say it. Okay? But that's all you hear. We live in a white supremacist country. Okay? If you fucking understand that, you understand that there's a lot of social development that is white supremacist. This is one of the unfortunate byproducts of white supremacist education in a white supremacist country and white supremacist social conditioning. Okay? The best you can hope for is that people unlearn that behavior, and that kind of behavior no longer represents who they are. Okay? Endlessly getting tuned into fucking punishments for people for the crimes that they have committed 13 fucking years ago, while the president is running around and actively campaigned on the notion that Haitians were eating cats and fucking dogs, makes you look insincere, idiotic, and unproductive. Jesus fucking Christ. She was 15 years old in 2013. And the real reason why that was packaged in the rest of this is because the rest of this is not cancelable shit, okay? You just say it's bad and move on. It is bad, okay? But any kind of fucking extra breathing room for this, as though this is like a sincere concern, is idiotic. And I need you to understand that, okay? I need you to understand it. You will never understand it, and you will always assume that I'm being a white supremacist when I tell you this, because from your perspective, you're like hearing a white guy telling you to fucking shut up about feeling some type of way. That's not my argument here, okay? I'm saying you are being used as a pawn. I will never normalize anti-blackness, and I do not do that, and I combat against that kind of behavior all the fucking time. This is not that. You normalize racism. Oh, infant door. You normalize racism a bit. I never heard the term permissible racism before watching your stream. I think that specific perspective you share is racist within itself to push into the lexicon, but I expect non-black people to be oblivious to the harm. I have a deeper substantive critiques, but not against you personally, but as a propagandist. Okay. When I say permissible racism, I'm not saying it's permissible for me. I'm saying permissible racism as a broader concept in America. Like, beyond a certain point, even the most racist American considers it to be fucked up. Okay, like saying the N-word, for example, with a hard R, right? Like racialized stereotypes against black people that everybody understands, like Donald Trump presenting Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as monkeys. That is beyond the point of permissible racism. I'm not saying I permit it. I'm not saying that racism beneath that point is permissible. Like, here, I'll give you an example. Calling black people articulate would be in that structure of permissible racism. I know exactly what that means. I would never permit that in my community. But when I say permissible racism, I'm talking about a societal construct. Okay? It's systemic analysis. I'm not saying I would do that, or I'm not saying I wouldn't immediately get tuned into that. I know exactly what that is, and I'll always call it out. But when I say permissible racism, I'm saying the average American might not recognize it because of their blind spots. That's not normalizing racism, for the record. That's normalizing. Broadcasting that idea is normalizing, even if you say you wouldn't do it. You are genuinely the dumbest fucking person on the planet if you think that's normalizing it. You are a fucking moron if you think that that's normalizing it. It's analysis of existing racialized blind spots that Americans have. You fucking idiot. What the fuck are you talking about? You literally do not have the capabilities. You're basically fucking saying you should not be able to call out systemic versions of racism and the blind spots that average people have to racist constructs because that's normalizing it. It's critique. I think it's above the average understanding of most people when you use it. I understand what you mean. I think you sometimes speak above the average understanding is all. I think it gets normalized by accident because people don't understand. That's crazy. You just said don't do critical race theory. Not enfant door. But this chatter is literally saying if you do critical race theory, it's like, you know, you're basically normalizing it, like recognizing that Americans have racial blind spots, specifically anti-blackness, is actually just as racist as participating in it. What the fuck?